came out. I was probably more impressed after the rain delay and were able to kind of keep their focus. And Marshall made a late run, but able to finish them off.
Well, we long day on your voice too today, huh, Jeff?
Yeah.
We talked about that after that rain delay. You know, and sometimes our teams have handled that well. Sometimes I don't say anything to them. I got them together today and just said, look, they're going to keep coming at us. We got to keep scoring. We got to keep pounding. And then, you know, we put another big inning on the board, and that turned out to be huge at the end.
I'm sure at the end you would have liked to finish a little bit cleaner, but a long day trying to get some guys some innings that haven't had a lot of innings.
Yeah, we've got to keep getting those guys in there because that's the future. And as good as the rotation has been going, and you know we elected not to go back to Sam after the long rain delay, but as good as the rotation has been going, we still got to keep finding moments for those guys to get opportunities, and they got to keep growing through those. It was kind of sloppy there at the end. You know, we just gave things away. We didn't make Marshall earn anything in the last 2 innings.
Well, before the rain delay, the big hit, Keaton Aldridge, his second home run, a big 3-run blast over into the trees. That broke a tight game open at that point before the rain came.
Broke a tight game open and hit it at the right time. We got it when the wind was blowing out. But, RBI situations, which you want guys to be aggressive in the zone and they can barrel something up. And sometimes we have a tendency, younger guys do, they kind of wear punches a little bit. They take too many, they're almost too selective. And we talked about attacking more in RBI moments and keeping it tacked a fastball early in the count there.
Let's go back to the first game, an hour, 59-minute sprint, and Eric, a complete game. Dual complete games, ends on a wild pitch. Funny way to win a game, but we'll call it even for the balk back in 2008.
Yeah, call it even for the balk. It was two good college pitchers that were both on their game today, and that's and with these bats scaled down like they are now, when two guys are going good, it's hard to generate offense, and neither pitcher really gave us a chance. I thought we scratched out some pretty good at bats against Aaron Blair, but his command was very good. He scattered 4 walks. We were able to elevate the pitch count through walks. He's been a double-digit strikeout guy, and we cut that down a little bit from where he's been. And then we got a couple of swings off at the right time, and funny things happen when you can prevent teams from scoring. Sometimes it doesn't take much offense, and that's what happened.
Coach, you're still going to try at 1 o'clock. I heard you kind of float the idea maybe moving up tomorrow with some weather. You never know how that pans out, but we still going to go at 1 tomorrow?
Still going to go at 1 o'clock tomorrow after a long day today. The late day, we didn't want to move everything up, and the fields, the infield's dry. We're going to cover it again tonight, so we'll be in good shape for 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Well, we got a milestone potentially tomorrow if you can pick up the win. 30 wins, like getting 20 in basketball or maybe 9 or 10 in football. It doesn't guarantee post-game, doesn't guarantee any big things, but it is a good number. It solidifies a number that you had a really good year, you played well. 30 wins is like that 20-win mark in basketball. This program hasn't strung together 3 straight 30-win years since 93, 94, 95. You could do it tomorrow. It could also be your 5th 30-win year here at Memphis in your 9 seasons, and you've kind of brought back some consistency to a program that was in flux when you took back over in 2005.
Well, there's a lot of people involved in that, and one is it's my coaching staff and the recruiting that we're doing, and it's, the neat thing about this is it's a relatively young club doing it, and it kind of creates a little bit of excitement about what the future can be. But I continue to talk to this team about living and playing in the present, and that's what they're doing. They're doing a pretty good job of just taking it one at a time, and I thought, like you alluded to, the way we came out after the rain delay and generating another big inning kind of shows that this team is still, I thought, again, we gave a few things away late, but this team is living in the moment and focused on little things, and we'll take them one at a time down the stretch. But that's a good milestone. A lot of people, involved in that. This senior class today has been a big part of that. Last year's club made a real good charge at the end to get to that point. So there's a lot of factors, but I appreciate it.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go. It's been a long day. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Jeff.
Head Coach Darren Schoenreich joining us on the post-game show. Again, our 2 finals today. Tigers won at 1-0 in Game 1. They won the second game 9-6. They've taken the series. They go for the sweep tomorrow. The Tigers now overall 29-19, 11-9 in the lead. They're back in the 4th place. Marshall 8-28, 5-12 in Conference USA. For our head coach Darren Schoenreich, our media relations director Mark Taylor, our producer Chris Freitas in the studio, everyone involved in it.